2024. So this award is for the most media supporting personality of the year. So please extend our congratulations.
The organizers of this award. The organizers of this award, I want to say very good thank you to this award is not just for me, it's a fuel. So pushing a lot of people that are watching it that informs the individuals and it will be. So it will get to him and it will encourage him to know. So the organizers and all the awarding as well. I want to say very good thank you to you.
Thank you very much. As it doesn't know when to sit down. Thank you very much for that. All right, so we'll take a short break, a brief interlude, before we now go on to the next set of awardees. I have a very astute personality, a director, an assistant director is here seated with us. I'm going to bring it up after now. We'll now go over to the interlude before we take the next set of awards. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still at the Buzznews Best Award 2024 live at Civic Center here in Victoria Island. I'll be right back. at the Best Awards 2024 from the publishers of Buzznews magazine, the Buzznews Entrepreneurship, Security and Technology Awards 2024. And the theme is Nigeria's Dynamic Crossroads, Security Path to National Growth and Glory. And we heard the key speaker, Mr. Ibadin Matthew, dissect this earlier before now. All right, so before we go to the next set of awards, I would like to ask one or two questions. My first question is this. Please do not check Google for the answers. Please. It's going to be a very simple question, and I would want us to quickly do this so that we can have the gifts that is being provided, just for the lighter mood now. And so my first question is this. I always ask this question wherever I find myself. And I know it is simple enough for you to get. There is a place called Obalende. How many of you have heard of that place before? Obalende. You have never heard of the place, even if you have not been there. Thank God for sanity that has been restored to the place. So my first question goes thus. Who was the first woman to fry akara in Obalende? Madam Efroye Tinubu was the first akara in Obalende. Okay. Hold it. Let's take it one by one. He said Madam Efroye Tinubu. Well, from what I heard, she never fried akara. No, why would I tell you? How would people be able to? Madam Efroye Tinubu, is that the right answer? Gone. Bosse alakara. I need to go back. Bosse. It's not, it can't be bosse. So should we, any other person wants to try? Just Obalende here. You don't, Obalende is just here. Right? Okay, so let's do this. It's a brain teaser. Right. Now, there is this particular food called pizza. You know women love it so much. Pizza. People love pizza. Especially young ladies. Oh my God. Pizza and young ladies, especially on the island. Oh my God. Even those that they don't eat pizza in their house, once they have pizza, almost, oh my God, you're gonna get us pizza? Let's go with ice cream, Cold Stone. Pizza and Cold Stone, they are like twins, and they go together. All right. Thank you. All right, so as I was talking about pizza and ice cream, they are like Siamese twins. Am I right? So there is another one called shawarma. Am I right? You all know shawarma. It's even sold by the roadside now. So what is the Yoruba name for shawarma? Shawarma, what is it called in Yoruba? Salawa Kokolimtin. Shawatoma, don't put shawarma. That means when you open shawarma, is there shower inside? No, there's no shower. There's no shower in shawarma. Bread akara. Mom, you look at it, bread and akara. That's a good combination. That's burger. Bread and akara. Only shawarma. Yeah, girl. We love that concept. All right. So the only time when the guest speaker was delivering his lecture, we wanted to give opportunity for 3 to 4 people to ask questions based on security. All right. So I would like to bring up the guest speaker right now, Dr. Matthew Ibade. If you have any questions bordering on security, whether general questions or questions you want to ask him concerning security, is right here. Please feel free to ask the question. I believe the first person that would want to ask that question would be me. So any other person aside me, all right, that would be you, sir. So because you're an elderly man, I will give you the opportunity to ask the question before I do that. So, sir, okay, that's number one. We need 3 more people to ask questions. 3 more people. 3 more. Questions bordering on security. 3 more people. Whether in your area, in Lagos State, in your CDA, maybe something that you would have loved to ask. We need the question, an answer to your question. Any other person? We can take, thank you, sir. We can take 2 more people. Thank you very much, sir. And we need 1 more person. 1 more person going. No, it's not gone. Thank you very much. And that is the way. So let's take you, sir, in that particular order. Please, you can come forward, sir.
My questions are going to go directly to my name is Entrepreneurship. This question goes to the police. I don't know what the answer is. I wanted to find out, is it part of the training of the force that wherever is a crime, the police will not come. After about 1 hour or 2 hours, they will arrive. And they will start to arrest those at the scene of this crime. I want to ask, is it possible, or is it a trend that those who have committed crime will always wait at the scene of this crime so that the police will come and arrest them? If not, why does the police normally come and arrest people who are at the scene of this crime after the crime has been done for about 2 or 3 hours? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. That is a very good question. But sometimes in life, we have to know how many are we in Nigeria. We are 200 and what? 200 million. Are we? About or above 200 million Nigerians. How many are Nigeria police? Nigeria police is less than 400,000. Or about 400,000. Now, let me give you an example. In the Korean police station, we have about less than 20 policemen in the Korean police station. Less than 20 policemen. These policemen are the ones who are doing investigation, doing operation, doing patrol, doing all sorts of police duty, traffic duty. They are the ones.
My question is, why do they normally arrest people after the scene? Not when they come, they arrest people who are there. So I'm asking, is it part of the trade that those who are committed crimes will always wait at the scene of the crime?
No, I'm coming to that. I'm just trying to give you a preamble. Sorry. I just want to give you a preamble. So, what I'm trying to say is, first of all, we don't have enough police. That is just the truth. Most of those things, you can never see a police PRO saying this. If he's saying it's going to be signed by the government. Sometimes you should understand between the difference between government and the police. Police is established by acts. So government come and go, but police will remain the same. Sometimes government will look for trouble. When there is a problem, they say police are going to stop them there. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. So understand that first of all. What am I trying to say? One, Nigerian police are not adequately funded. As I said earlier on, sometimes when you go there to say there is problem, they say we don't have vehicles. True, they don't have vehicles.
But there's no
Are they going to use their money to go and buy fuel? When the government did not give them money to buy fuel or give them vehicles? That is why I said all of us here, it should be something we need to be telling government to do. Let government form police. So what I'm going to say in essence is, police is not adequately funded by the government. Since 1999, since the inception of democratically elected government. So when there is a scenario whereby there is armed robber, so when they don't have enough vehicle to go there, maybe one vehicle go to Yanokaja, maybe the other one is not good. Maybe before the other one comes back, the other government have gone. But we always see some instances too, when policemen are arrested armed robber in the scene of the event. Frankly speaking, we must give it to the Nigerian police. Despite their shortcomings, frankly speaking, Nigerian policemen are the best in the world because they work without the necessary tools. In all fairness. But what Nigerian policemen are going through, they can't say it in the media. Because if they say it, they will be sacked. So it's not lying on you and I to be an advocate so that we can actually fund police very well, for us to have a perfect police system. What we have now is what we deserve as a people. I want to see Nigeria carrying placard to say, fund the police, fund the police. Not to destroy the police. Police is not the problem. The government is the problem that faces the problem in the police. That is the problem we are facing today. Go to any police station. They don't even have a vehicle. Many of them. They need a personal vehicle to go and do operations. To go and do arrest, no vehicle. So we have to take the government to fund the police. This is why we are here to discuss about insecurity. How can we cope with it? How can we solve the problem? That is why we are here. It is only we who can solve the problem, not the Nigerian police. Because if they say it, they will be sacked. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Can we have the second person? Sir, please come, sir. Yes, sir. Please have your name now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oluwole Victor Ozongo. We know that security is a very serious business, and the security problem we are having in Nigeria is one of the reasons for food population. It's one of the reasons why we cannot move freely from one location to another. And as a nation, we have invested heavily on security. Then my question is, why is it so difficult to solve security problems in this country, especially in the north? And then what is our role as citizens? What is it that as citizens that we need to do that we have not done to ensure that this security issue is put behind us? Thank you.
The role of the citizen is what we are discussing here. The truth is, we believe that security challenges is not our business until they affect us. That is just the truth of the matter. So, do you know why we are able to solve the problem of insecurity in the Northeast? Because when it started in the Niger Delta, we thought that we never consigned those people in the Northeast. From there, we now moved to Southwest. So, Southeast, for example. Now, when these people are being killed in Southeast, you feel that it's not your business because you live in Lagos here. It's not your business. You don't care about it. So, as far as we don't have that security consciousness and education, it becomes a very big problem in Nigeria. Let me tell you the truth. The time has come for us to have a colloquium, even in the grassroots, from the primary school, to talk about security education for our children. If you see what is going on in the schools these days, primary school, courtesy, secondary school, courtesy, university. Before those days, for the university, we have courtesy. So these are part of the insecurity we're talking about. So therefore, if we don't have security awareness and education for our mothers and for our fathers and for our children. All those insecurity will become something getting out of proportion, for example. Let me give you an instance. If a policeman arrests you, and because you know the CP, and you call the CP to go and rescue you, you say, no, the policeman is the best in the world. But if he refuses to answer you, say the man has bad money, I don't like him. But guess what? Because we don't have, out of sentiment from the politicians, policeman cannot do his work effectively. That's why we are having a lot of challenges in Nigeria. What I'm trying to say in essence is, the onus lies on us, for us to be able to actually change the narrative on how to solve the security challenges that confront us as a nation. That's why I said earlier on, when you see something, please say something. Anything in the southwest should concern you. Anything in the northwest should concern you. When you are going out, if you are traveling, buy bread, give it to policemen on the road, give it to army on the road. Go to a police station very close to you. Go and get them a bottle of, fuel. Anything, just to support them. Do your own part and leave the rest. This is why we are here. Please, let us see henceforth how we can support the Nigerian police, so that we can have a police in Nigeria.
Thank you, sir. So let's have, I think I saw one hand at the back there. He stepped out. Okay, madam, please. I can actually bring the phone to me to make it easy.
Well done, Oga. I want to really commend you. The Nigerian police, despite the circumstances, they are doing wonderfully well. Please, let's appreciate them. I served with the Nigerian police, Lagos State Police Command, in 99 to 2000. So I know all what you're saying. And my question is that there's a lot of reforms going on technologically and everything. I believe policing should go beyond policemen just going to a crime scene and taking guns and arresting people. What happened to all the CCTV that we invested in? That is one. Secondly, you mentioned something about NIN, BVN. Why are we not using technology to catch all these criminals? Instead of arresting innocent people like Baba said earlier. There are better ways of fighting crime than what we are doing now. I must still commend the police. Despite the lean resources, they are doing well. But what is all these DSS, SSS, all the security apparatus that we have in Nigeria? Can't you guys work together in tandem to face this insecurity issue? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your comments, and thank you for making Nigerian police. That's why they're shortcoming. That's why I said earlier on, I said Nigerian police is the best in the world. Why do I say so? Because they are working without the necessary tools. Just imagine if you give them the tools. That means they can move mountains. You just mentioned about CCTV. In Nigeria, we don't even have lights. I believe in your house now, do you have lights? So if you don't have lights, how will you even power CCTV in the common area? So you can see it's a very big challenge actually. So the government has a very vital role to play when it comes to CCTV. So that at the end of the day, everywhere will be, everywhere is well lit up. You know what I mean? We find out that most of the area can actually be captured. You know what I mean? Whenever you are driving, especially at night. So we're talking about, it still boils down to infrastructure. So the infrastructure has to do with we empowering the Nigerian police the government must do their own part. As I said, the Nigerian police is created by the law, act. Government is the owner of police. Police is not the owner of themselves. So police report to government. Am I making sense to you now? So police is not create themselves. Government has the right to remove the IG, put another IG. You know what? They can reform Nigerian police. So our advocacy should be, how can we reform Nigerian police to serve us well? Nigerian police, they are not from the moon. They are not from Zimbabwe. They are not from Afghanistan. They are our brothers and sisters. They are our fathers. They are our friends. So you and I, what are we doing? We should start from here. Please write an article today after this event to say, government, please form police. Please form police. Go to your DPO. Go and meet your DPO. What do you want? Write it there, so that the government will know that the people are now part and parcel of how we can make police to work in Nigeria. Police cannot work if you and I become aloof. It can only work when you and I believe that it needs to work. Because police cannot work on their own in isolation. We must make them to work. That is why we are here to discuss about insecurity. So my sister, talk about NIN the other time. You know, I said it earlier on that most of all those NIN and BVN we have created, there is a need for harmonization so that we can have a central database, for example, national security code that will be attached to individual. All those duplication is just a way of, to me, it's not good for national security. So our advocacy is, let us have one unified identification number for all Nigerians. So it will make the police to work better and it will make society to be more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll just take one more question and then we'll go to the next.
Hello, Mr. Speaker. Good evening, sir. My name is Comrade Carlo Leslie. I publish Eminence Global News Magazine. I want to ask you, you didn't touch about freedom of information, and how it relates to the public and the police. So how do we manage the United Freedom of Information PA or and security agencies? And what will be the benefits?
Yeah, I think even in the Constitution, it's a right, it's not a privilege. Freedom of information is already there in the Constitution. You know, you have, it's a right for you to say anything, but in any freedom of information, there is always limitation. That's what I tell people. You know, you can say anything. Even, okay, for example, let's look at the media these days. Sometimes we have a lot of things on our phone where they push out there. Content is not even verified. So what I'm telling people is, there will be need for us to do verification before we push out any fake news. That's just the truth of the matter. Most of the world today you see, or most of the ethnic genocide you are finding all over the world, is still fake news. Sometimes we don't like, for example, let me give you an instance. We say all the whole crime committed is caused by Fulani herdsmen. That is not correct. They are not the cause of all the whole kidnapping we find, even in your village, my village. They are not the ones doing it. Our brothers and sisters are part of it. Sometimes we just say they are the ones. Those days before, we did all the whole criminality with from Niger Delta agitators. The truth of it is they are not all the people who caused all those things. Even in the East now, you say they are Biafran. That is not correct. Some people in our communities find themselves perpetrating this crime. They don't look for a platform for them to articulate what they want to do, and their criminal mindset to actually cause a lot of crime. So to me, as I said earlier on, freedom of information is good, but there is limitation. But we the journalists, we have our duty to see how we can promote the Nigerian brand so that we can have a better country. Let me tell you something. CNN can never promote Nigeria. Jazeera can never promote Nigeria. It is how to destroy Nigeria they are after. The negative report about Nigeria. It is only us who can promote our Nigeria. That should be our own drive. That's the only way we can have a better nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Wow. I was hoping we'd be able to take one more question, but I think He's taking his leave already. All right. Thank you so much, sir. It feels so refreshing that we are discussing security issues, security matters, and we have security officers here within us. So we are speaking to the right quarters. We have the media here, and you'll be able to convey the message. Thank you very much, sir. All right. So I would want to quickly recognize the presence of some of our important people that just walked in the course of this award. We have the zonal pastor of Trinity Zone under Lagos Province 111, and the wonderful wife, Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Femi Are. Mommy and Daddy, you're welcome. Also, we have Mr. and Mrs. Anodu. You are welcome. Just please wave your hands. Thank you very much. That's my brother and friend, Charles Anodu. We also have Mr. and Mrs. Olorun Femi. Can you please wave your hands? You're welcome. Thank you so much. We have Mr. Oluwole Victor Folorunso of Oluwole Folorunso and Co. Chartered Accountant. Is he here? You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Right. We want to quickly go on to the next set of awards. And by the way, Ambassador Cornelius Udofia, the publisher of Gladiator magazine, who happens to be the SSC and CPS to the AGN National President, Dr. Emeka Roles MOM, wanted to ask a question, but I guess that passed. So maybe if in the course of the event, we still have opportunity for that, we'll take him up. But I want to create your indulgence to quickly bring up a security expert for just 2 minutes. He came in the capacity of a representative, but I want to bring him up right now. I'm talking of DCP Wale Ajao of the Zonal CID Zone 2 Lagos to quickly share a story with us in 2 minutes. DCP, please. Yes. To quickly share a story with us in 2 minutes. Something that will help us.
Good evening to this August gathering once again, and thank you, madam, for this wonderful. In fact, first is simply the best. You are doing the best. Thank you, I appreciate it. The speaker, sir, thank you so much. I want to share a story, but we will start with an experiment. If your hand is not free, can you raise your right hand? If your hand is not too busy, raise your right hand. There should be no juro, please. Please clap with that hand. Clap. No, we can. Is it possible? Okay. Raise your left hand too. Clap. The sound. Thank you, God bless you. In Nigeria, we want to clap with one hand. And that is why we have insecurity. All have been going on close to 5 decades. The signposts you see everywhere, citizen right advocacy group, citizen right advocacy group. Is that also? Tell me which part of Lagos, I think Lagos is about the most urbanized, where you have seen a signpost, citizen duty advocacy group. Have you seen one?
None.
None. When there's a right, there's a responsibility attached. But in Nigeria, we want right, we don't want responsibility. And this is why we have insecurity. My story. You must have read it. It's not strange to you. The rat and the farmer. The farmer was setting a trap. The rat sighted the farmer setting his trap. Rat decided to raise alarm for all animals. He went first to the snake. See, I sighted the farmer setting trap. He said, I'm not a rat. Is that my business? The farmer equally goats, cow on the farm. And because of his campaign, he met a goat. Goat, I cited the farmer, setting trap. He said, are you insulting me? I'm too big to fall into the farmer trap. I'm not the rat, it's your business. He consulted cow. Cow said, come back. In the night, incidentally, the farmer and the family live on the farm. When snake was crawling around, crossed straight into the trap, and it caught it midway, just by the window of the farmer. As the snake was struggling, Madam was to visit the restroom, which is across the hut. The snake bit Madam. An alarm was raised. The farmer contacted the village herbalist. He said, we are going to make a sacrifice for your wife not to die. And we need a goat. Goat was picked and goat was sacrificed. But the thing was getting worse. Eventually, the wife died. And in that village, you don't bury the dead without a cow. And they call for the head of cow to do the burial. If the alarm of the rat has been taken seriously by all the animals, would the situation have consumed them all? That is my story. Don't clap with one hand. In Nigeria, when you continue to clap with one hand, there will be insecurity. We keep on fixing the blame. Nobody's fixing the problem. Many of us here do not know where our drivers come from. Many of us have tenants who don't have their profile. Yet we want somebody to do the magic. We are deceiving ourselves. You can't talk of national security without personal security. And personal security starts with your security. My other here talking about reviewing our curriculum. Civics was part of our curriculum, subject when we were in school in those days, where you know they need to pay the tax. You learn it even before you start earning salary. That's so? You took that out away. History is no longer in our curriculum. Most of our children do not even know the place where they come from. So when you talk of societal value, this is what keeps the strong nation going. Why do you think we are not WhatsApp in China? Chinese will protect their culture till tomorrow. Try WhatsApp, you'll be jailed. Because they don't want cultural implication. Yet we celebrate everything here. Unfortunately, it is the negative side of it we incorporate. The white will give you all your rights, but before they release your right, they demand of you your responsibility. Every tax over there, whether you cannot go to jail. The more money you have in Nigeria, the less tax you pay. And we are talking of insecurity. That is the start of insecurity, and to continue until we address it frontally. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, sir. That is from the security expert himself. We need to be responsible. We need to be responsible for each other. I belong to a CDA that we call for CDA meeting. Anytime we call for a CDA meeting, you will hardly see people. But the moment somebody's house is boggled, that CDA, that meeting, it will be full. Everybody will turn up. So when it gets to AOB, they raise their hand. Sir, somebody came to pick my generator the other time. They removed my laptop. But sir, I said, sir, what's your name? Tell me. When was the last time you attended CDA meeting? Then the matter will become... We don't want to pay for it. The security starts with something as little as say, when you see something, say something. But you say, oh, come here, we'll not come in there. Because you see some hoodlums smoking Indian hemp at the junction. Say, say, oh, that one mommy in Stella, nothing one fat only one bay. But you feel that because it's the next street, it doesn't concern you. Who told you that that same people cannot come to your street to come and start smoking India hemp. And the more they gather, the more trouble it will cause. So please, when you see something, say something. Don't keep it to yourself. Thank you so much, DCP Wale Ajao, for that. That was very, very expository. All right, we want to go to the next set of the award. Wow. Okay, let's quickly move on. So the next set of award will be given to the first awardee in this category, and the next awardee in this category is the General Overseer of Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries, popularly known as MFM. He's a man of God, he's an author that has written so many publications. It's still affecting life till now. And when you talk of deliverance ministry, you can look no further than the MFM. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome the person that is going to present the next set of awards. He just left here, so I would want to crave your indulgence. Please kindly welcome with me DCP Wale Ajao to do us the honor of presenting this award to Pastor DK Olukoya of the MFM Ministries. Please put your hands together for...
This is unique. From the best, come this award. Outstanding spiritual father of the year. It's 2nd of November 2024. Son,
Thank you so much, sir.
On behalf of the General Council of Political Movement, I want to appreciate the boss for our General Council. He's very, very happy to receive all this award, and I know that he's working very hard to make sure that the security of Nigeria does not only depend on the police of all the agencies, and also starting from church. Yes. We have to do our best. I know that God has seen it. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciation.
Thank you.
This
We still need you for this next set of awards. There is a businesswoman par excellence who is here in the building, and we want to present an award to her. She's been standing strong, and in her own corner, she's been affecting lives. And you know that the same trade moves the country forward. So the next awardee is none other than Mrs. Bolanle Oniyitan. Mrs. Bolanle Oniyitan to receive her award from Best Magazine.
from Best Magazine. The award to Mrs. Bolanle Oniyitan, business woman.
Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here. I do not take this for granted. I had to fly from London last night just to receive this. I was in Nigeria in September. I came on holiday with my family. I was here for 3 weeks and I went back in September. And she told me about this, and I said, I will be. Mrs. Fumi she's a wonderful woman, and that's why I'm here today. And coming down to Nigeria just to receive this because of her is something I really appreciate. And I just want to say thank you to the Best Award and to everything you contribute to the society. Thank you so much. And I don't know, I just want to say thank you. And to appreciate the husband. I still saw him in August. I went to visit them in their house for the first time. I've known them for over 17 years, but my first time of visiting them was this year. And I didn't know this will come in. And I just want to say thank you. If only to have this, and I'm here in Nigeria for just 3 days, I think I'm fine. Thank you so much. Thank you, the organizers.
Appreciation.
Now, one of the members of this Honorable Connect. Yeah, be in charge. Dovia. Connect. Dovia. Be in charge. Be in charge. Sorry from here. Just stand
Irelu Ngozi Adeleke, the United Nations Peace Ambassador, is here with us. Can you please rise on your feet as we welcome the very first lady of Osun State here in Nigeria, Ambassador Irelu Ngozi Adeleke, to this venue. Mama, you are welcome. Your Excellency, We celebrate you and we say you're welcome to the Best Awards 2024. Thank you, Your Excellency. That is the arrival of Ambassador Igwe Adeleke, the First Lady and the wife of a State Governor, and also a United Nations Peace Ambassador. Your Excellency, you are welcome. Thank you very much. As she takes her seat. Thank you. Please put your hands together for our students. Right on that note, I also have